Cause I know the swag. That's why, Pat Nap.
Yeah. The booty bounce on the dance floor.
Let's go. Hi, Joey. He folded ace king 3 hands before the end of the day, pre-flop.
Do not put that in.
Why? Here's my sink, and then this is Joey's sink. Today is a 5K, but before that, Joey and I must go to the bank because he left his ATM card.
I lost it.
This may seem like a sick angle to get cash off his dear friend Ryan, but this trustworthy mush would never do such a thing. He would fold ace king 3 hands from the end of the day one.
Fuck that.
Where's the bank?
Right here.
All right, so this is the biggest live buy-in we've done. This is the biggest piece of myself I've ever had in an event. I have 70% of it, 3,500 for me. All that aside, we're excited and nervous. We wanted to sleep, rest, study last night. We did a little bit.
That fucking bank's nuts. Every person in line withdraws thousands and thousands of dollars because it's Vegas.
Because it's Friday too, probably people get
You
paid.
can't go to the ATM because they won't let you get that much money, so everybody waits in line.
Oh my God.
What you fucking gonna do for dinner? Go to fucking do?
So, this is it. We're about to go in. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film inside because I'm really gonna focus. I'll just do my best on the breaks. You know, we're here in Las Vegas, and so wish us luck. Biggest live buy-in ever. Let's go! Dude, phone level. What? Look, come on. Elevators to casino. We have to transfer. It's like a fucking subway commute.
That's why nobody parks up there.
Yeah, for real.
Can you imagine ever playing a 5K like 2 years ago?
Never, never. Dude, when I met Katie, my dream is one day to be rich enough to have enough disposable income to play the main event.
I hope one day I have enough disposable income to not fold ace king. The guy yesterday, he has like the Apple Watch thing, right? I'm sitting next to him. We're watching it like,
Oh my God.
So when he would raise, like, oh, heart rate's going up, it would sit around like 70, and then when he would get in the hand, the all-in he was in, it got up to like 120. It was
Yo.
nuts.
Hello. All right, be back. Gonna focus. That's the plan. That's the intention.
Walking on it. Okay.
All right, 2 hours in. The first break is in 5 minutes, I think. Thank you. We're in the first break. We played for 2 hours. Let me just recap some hands. You start with 40K, 200 big blind, 6-handed under the gun. We open pocket sevens to 600. We 3x it. Big blind defends. Flop comes 7-10-3 with 2 spades. He checks. We bet 600, the same size we raised. He calls. Turn is the king of spades, so the flush comes in. He checks. We bet 1,600. He calls. River's 10 of diamonds, so we have a boat. If he has a 10, he has trips. Could have a flush, could have had a set of threes, whatever. He leads for 3K, and we raised to 11, and he tanked and folds. I think we actually could have raised bigger. We want him to just call with his flushes and lower boat, but really flushes. A 10, if we're gonna target a 10, then we should raise smaller. So either way is fine though. Another hand we had, we had king jack of hearts, under the gun, 7-handed, at 300 big blind with a 300 big blind ante. We make it 800, the button calls, and big blind calls. Flop comes queen, jack, 6 with 1 heart, 2 diamonds. We have king, jack of hearts. Big blind checks. We bet 1K. We can check, but we can get value with our king, jack. Button calls. Big blind folds. Turn is a 5 of hearts. 2-tone board. We now have a flush draw as well as good second pair. We bet 2,200. He calls. The river's 4 of diamonds, so not our flush comes in, and we could block. We decided to check, and then he blasts. He bet like 12K, 500, and we fold. I think we played that fine. The only other had ace-10 off in the small blind. Dude opens to 700, button flats, and we made it like 3,500, and they both fold. Whatever, we have like 46K coming back from break off a 40K start where everyone's deep. It's a long-ass structure. Play is really bad. There was a hand where it was early position versus early position, and it was 6-7 off dude showed up with. Like, we just need to be patient, not blast. I was tempted to 3-bet with the king 3 off once, like for no reason out of the big blind. It was fucking stupid. It would have worked, like, because they ended up showing up with trash. They would have folded, but whatever. And here's them. You could tell who's on break in the poker tournament. Just a bunch of sick fucks with backpacks. Fuck, there's a sugar-free Red Bull in my bag that's all shaken up now. All right, let's go. All right, we're back. There's tall, sexy Tony Dunn. Very, very good looking man. Yo, breaks it like running and vlogging and doing a tournament and peeing and shit. It's a bit of a shock. Be back in 2 hours. All right, so it's 2 hours later and a couple fucking insane hands. We're in the cutoff. We opened 4-3 of diamonds, which we shouldn't even fuck around with. We made it 1K at 500 big blind. Big blind defends. Flop is king, 8, 10, 2 clubs, 1 spade. Check, we bet 2K, he calls. Turn is a 6 of spades, so it's a 2-tone board. Check, we check back. The river is a king of spades, bringing the backdoor flush draw. He checks, we blast 7K, and he tank calls with ace, queen off, ace of spades. I mean, both of us played that, stupid. Other hand, we were blind versus blind. We were queen 7 off in the big blind. Basically, we turned double gutter. He bet flop, bet turn. We raised the turn when we turned a double gutter on 9, 6, 5, 3. So a 4 or an 8 gives us a straight. He bets 1K, we make it 32. He calls. River's an ace of spades, bringing the backdoor flush draw and just a scary card. Check, we bet 7K blast again, and he folds. It works. Then another fucking hand, we fucked up. Then we doubled up after being short, like with ace 4 off in the big blind. Cutoff makes it 1100 at 500 big blind. Button flats, we call. Flop is ace 10, 3. With 2 diamonds, 1 heart. We have the 4 of diamonds. Check, check. He bets 1300. We call. Cutoff folds. Turn is jack of hearts, so it's a 2-tone board. Kind of scary for a shitty ace. We check. He bets 4500, which is maybe like 65% pot. We call. We only have 13K behind now. In the river comes the ace of diamonds, so the original flop flush draw gets there, but we have trips. We check. He puts us all in, and we tank call. It was kind of a nit roll. Then we fucked up some other hand like a fucking asshole. Under the gun, we open 5s. +1, 3 bets. We call. Flop is jack 4-2. We check. He bets quarter pot. We decide to raise, spaz out. He makes it 3200. We make it 12K, and he calls. Now we should probably fucking give up on the hand, because it's like if we're targeting his ace king, ace queen and shit to fold, we should bail once we make it 4x and our check raise and he calls. But then we're assholes. We don't. We turn a 6, so we're like, oh whatever. We bet 8K. He puts us all in and we fold. Now we're back at 17K. Fuck your mom. We got no time on break. All right, so last level was going great. We doubled up. We got up to like 70K, 72, and then we now we got like 13 because we did a thing that's not horrible but not great, and got it in with ace king suited again, and he had aces. Let's do it. Here's Mitch and Justin, and we're going to dinner. Meal of champions. It's like being on lunch break with your coworkers and they're talking strategy. So we're back after the giant ace king suited into fucking aces that we didn't need to get in and just should have flatted pre. We got our 13 bigs. And we're gonna run them up. While the disrespectful Ali is over here. Rest in peace, sauce. Good game.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna go play the PLO tournament.
Busted. I busted in 30th place. I flopped trip 10s. 2 10s on the board. Queen of 10 were clubs. He leads out. I call. Turn is another club. He shoves a stack and I call because I have full house draws. I had to call. Blank on the river. That was the big hand of the night. Ryan staked me, so.
Outback, nah, Subway, Pizza Hut, Chipotle, Panda Express, no, McDoodles, nah, Denny's, no, White Gas, yep.
meanwhile.
Alright, so we're refiring. Last hand was just whatever. We had 15 bigs, ace queen versus king 10. Whatever. So we'll have like 40 bigs when we come in. Alright, new table, new entry, new stack. Be right back in the next break with probably some good news. Who the fuck knows? I don't want to pretend to know the poker gods will. 80,500 going to break. Bullet 2's going better. We got double starting stack. We got 80,500. You start with 40K. We've paid for 2 stacks. We have 500 more chips than we paid for. So that's a win. Ooh, look, who's that? When we re-enter, it was 1K big blind. You start with 40K. First hand, we really didn't have much resistance. There were like, we had first hand, we had king queen suited. I'm open at 2K, big blind defends. Flop is like 7-3-4 with 1 heart. We have hearts. We bet 1 big. He calls, turn is a queen, check, check. River's a queen, check. We bet big, he folds. Some other hands. Yo, I feel like my breath is so, I got the illest dry mouth that I'm covering the mask just for the breath game. Oh, this hand is very straightforward, Landon. We'll appreciate this. We don't, like, excuse the open, King 4 suited, like, in the low jack, which
Wow.
wow. Really, it's a little saucy, like, we deserve end up losing this hand because of that, but we open, blah, 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 dude, fucking big blind defense. Flop is 10-3 deuce with the backdoor flush draw we have. He checks, we bet like 60% pot, 65. He calls. Turn is king of diamond. Check, we bet like 40% pot, which isn't maybe a size, but it's live. Then the river's a fucking 10.
Oh man.
And he leads 10K, and I'm just like, this is the easiest fold ever. Yo. I like the dance. Woo!
Who is he?
He's my friend. We're both poker players.
I was gonna say, let me guess. He's a world-renowned poker player.
He is.
Am I?
Well, yeah, coming up.
Something like that.
I already know. You wanna know how I know? Cause I know the swag, nigga. That's why, partner. Player.
Yeah.
He got that real poker face, nigga. You feel me?
Yo, we gotta go back inside where I'm breaking the tournament, dude.
Yeah. Thank you, partner.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that, player.
Yeah, dude.
So he leads and you fold.
But now, yeah, oh yeah, easy fold, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Obviously. Yo, way to remember where we were at.
All right, let's go. Okay. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Oh. Extraordinary. Okay. Oh. The blender. Yeah. He's in the blender. Where's he going? Dab on
I am
him.
dizzy. I can't film in the bathroom, people tell me in the comments, but
he's got 80K. I've got like 75. Okay, I'll give you a hand. I had 20 big blinds from the cutoff. Open ace queen. Justin Saliba, good player. Comes queen jack 3 with 2 is an 8. So it's queen jack 8-3 with 2 got like 15 behind. Rivers and checks. I jam. He tank folds. The people are hand history for you.
word up, it'll make it. 2 levels left.
I love your videos.
Oh, thanks, man. 2 hours left to not punt, I guess.
600. Boom.
Wait, that's what you got up early for?
Stone down break, and I won 40 bucks.
All right, so they've extended it because so many people registered. So we got to play one more level. It's going fine. We have 102K now. But this second bullet's been going better. Big hand, we had aces. Under the gun +1. Under the gun makes it 3K, which is min raise. We flat. Button flats. 3 ways to a flop. Flop comes 10, 7, 6. Under the gun leads 6K. We make it 15K. Button folds. Turn is like a 3 or nothing. He checks. We bet 8K. He calls. And the river was some other low shit. He checks. We bet 13K and he calls. And besides that, it's just been like up and down. Oh, we raised against button ace 8-4 with 2 spades. Big blind just donk leads pot. And I was like, I was just like laughs. I was like, all right, I fold my king queen, like whatever. Good game, nice, well played. I don't know. So we're going back in for 1 more hour. Hopefully we're not fucked. What up? All right, so 1 more hour left and then we bag. Not that that's the goal ever, but whatever. Oh no, we're going to Ali's table. Fuck us. Hi, Ali.
Table 11, C5.
Fuck. What do you have? Nothing? Yeah, so that was what, sick double, whatever, isn't it? Well, we lost to the ace king to the ace queen, whatever. And then we win with the king 10 versus the gut shot punt. And I got like 120, whatever. 25 minutes left in the day, 1-8. Hopefully bagging chips isn't as much of a shit show as the registration line. Hopefully we can get the fuck out of here at some point.
Eventually.
Alright, so we're gonna move 32, whatever. Whatever, bro. Got the new table by the fountain with a lot of bigger stacks than us. I was very tired, 17 minutes left.
Later.
So we bagged 170, my horrible handwriting. It's embarrassing to show my serial killer handwriting, but we bagged chips, we're back Sunday. Bro, we found a bag. It took 2 bullets, but we found a bag. Now we get to cuddle with the mush tomorrow, day off. Bag of chips, I bagged chips, right? Thank you. So, with very few levels left in the day. We have pocket deuces in the big blind. This is the last hand before they pause the clock to do the countdown for how many hands left. We have pocket deuces, no club. Flop comes queen, queen, 6 with 2 clubs. We check, she bets, we raise. She bets 5K, we made it like 12.5. She calls. Turn is a 2. We bet 8K, she calls. River's a jack. We bet 21K, she calls. And mucks, obviously we win. And yeah, man, we're coming back to 600 big blind. 3K big blind. So we have, I'm so tired, dude. That was such a long fucking day. I mean, we've been here 13 hours, actually. It's midnight. We've been playing since 11. 13 hours of play. Aside from the breaks, I'm so fucking tired. And we're in the second elevator. The day started here. We paid for 2 starting stacks, and we bagged 4.1. So that's a good thing. Thank you for watching.
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
He got that real poker face, nigga.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack.